Welcome back, you guys, and have you been wondering what Kenneth Faried's been up to? Because he has not played much this year. This video has been requested for a while now, and this isn't everybody who commented about it, but you know who you are. At one point in Kenneth Faried's NBA career, he was good for a double-double every few games, and he was even on the USA basketball team in 2014, but today you cannot find him on the court or even on the bench on some nights. First, before we investigate the whereabouts of the Denver Nuggets' 6'8" power forward, I want to thank Hardwood Amino for sponsoring today's video. Amino is an app that has over 1 million different communities, and if you're looking for another place to talk hoops with other NBA fans, then I definitely recommend checking out Hardwood Amino. They have quizzes, polls, public chat rooms, and other content created by NBA fans. I am in a chat right now reading people's opinions on what they think of Malik Monk's ceiling is, and I think he can turn into a 6th Man of the Year candidate on a team that wins 50 games. You can download the app on your iOS or Android device by searching for Hardwood Amino in the App Store or Google Play Store. I do have a profile on there, so you can follow me at CaineLovesCali. It will be in the description. Thank you again to Amino for sponsoring this video, and let's talk about Kenneth Faried's NBA career. Kenneth Faried had a very decorated 4 years of college basketball at Morehead State. He broke Tim Duncan's career rebounding record, and he was selected as a second-team All-American in his senior year, which boosted his draft stock. When the Nuggets drafted Faried with the 22nd pick of the 2011 NBA draft, he was expected to just be an energy guy off the bench. He did not play often because he was behind Nene in the rotation, but once Nene was traded at the 2012 trade deadline, he began to break out as a super athletic power forward that can outrun other big men and create havoc on the offensive and defensive glass. Faried ended up finishing in 3rd place in the Rookie of the Year voting, and he looked like the future power forward for the Nuggets. In his first 3 seasons, Kenneth racked up 70 double-doubles, was one of the league's best offensive rebounders, and a perfect fit in Denver's high-paced offense. He finished top 10 in total offensive rebounds from 2012 to 2015. Even though he was only 6'8", 230 pounds, Kenneth was extremely hard to keep off the glass.
Hoping that Jamal Murray on cue there. Faried fighting. He's the only one. There's one still with it. Kenneth Faried.
He continued the momentum from his solid 3rd season to the 2014 FIBA World Cup basketball tournament. Faried helped Team USA win gold by averaging 12 points, grabbing 8 rebounds, while shooting a tournament best 63% from the field. Faried was also selected to the All-Tournament team. After a great 3rd season and a breakout performance with Team USA, he accepted a 4-year, $50 million contract from the Nuggets. But once the 2014-2015 regular season started and the Nuggets got off to a 2-7 start, reports came out that the Nuggets did not want to give Faried that contract, and he isn't well liked within the organization. The source said that Faried is a hardworking guy, but claims that Faried believes he is the star player. That year's Nuggets team dealt with injuries and went on to lose 52 games. Ever since then, you could find Kenneth Faried in trade rumors, and the Nuggets were trying to find young players to replace him with in the starting lineup. Fast forward to the 2016-2017 season, Faried began to lose minutes to Jusuf Nurkic, Darrell Arthur, and Nikola Jokic. He only started in 34 games, and the 2017 season was a slow push of a new future in Denver that Kenneth was not going to be a part of. Moving on to today's season, and Kenneth Faried has completely fallen out of Denver's rotation. This is his worst season for minutes, points, and rebounds. When the Nuggets signed Paul Millsap in free agency in the summer of 2017, it looked like Faried was going to be coming off the bench full time, but he was not interested in any of that. Faried said that he is a starter in this league, and if the Nuggets aren't going to give him his normal minutes, then there are 29 other teams that can use him. When the regular season began, he was getting some minutes off the bench, but by the time December came, Faried was not playing at all. The Nuggets were dealing with an injury to Paul Millsap around that time, and you'd assume Faried would finally get some playing time, but he still could not get onto the court. Head coach Mike Malone went with a front court rotation of Jokic, Trey Lyles, and Mason Plumlee. Malone said this in an interview about Faried's minutes. Right now, Kenneth is not part of the rotation. Obviously, things can change in this business, but why would I play him over Nikola or Trey Lyles with how well they are playing right now? Jokic is obviously going to get the center minutes, but Lyles and Plumlee have bumped him out of the rotation. One of the issues with Kenneth's playstyle is that he is undersized, will get overpowered by taller centers, and he cannot shoot. Trey Lyles is 6'10" and shoots 38% on threes, and Mason Plumlee is 6'11" and decent at defending the rim. Faried's skill set just doesn't fit the NBA in 2018. The league has changed, and off the top of my head, I can't think of any undersized power forwards that can't shoot or defend well that are in a starting lineup. A lot of times when someone falls off, it's because of injuries or they got worse as a player. I don't think Kenneth got worse as a player, it's that he never got better at the stuff he wasn't good at when he came into the league. The last time Kenneth played a game was on February 1st against OKC, where he played 10 minutes. He's not hurt or anything, he just doesn't play. The Nuggets tried trading him at the deadline, but nothing came from that, so he's just been chilling since. It's hard to find news about Faried, but a few days ago, a Denver Nuggets reporter said that he did not see Faried at warmups or on the bench before the start of the game. Nuggets fans watching this, have you noticed him gone at all, or is he at the far end of the bench where it's hard to spot him? The good thing about Kenneth Faried at this point in his career is that he's not injured right now. He's 28 years old, and I think on a different team that needs an athletic rebounder, he can contribute. He probably is more suited as a bench player, but if he wanted to be a starter, it would have to be next to a center that can shoot threes and defend the rim. It's just tough to put him on the floor because teams aren't going to guard him, and that will hurt his team's offense. What team do you guys think is the best fit for him? I don't think Faried is a bad teammate or anything. I think his problems with the Nuggets has to do with Mike Malone. I still believe he has a place in an NBA rotation. It just really depends on his next team's play style. He doesn't fit the Nuggets, and at this point, we're just waiting to see where he gets traded to. I have a playlist with other what happened to this NBA player's career videos that you can check out. It will be in the outro of this video. I appreciate it if you're still here. Definitely drop a like if you enjoyed even one part of this video, as it helps my channel grow, and I'll see you guys in my next one.